What if your worst chapter was not your final chapter? What if betrayal was not the end? What if failure was not your identity? After the marketplace, after the payment, after the boundaries, there is something even more powerful: restoration. Because redemption brings you back, but restoration rebuilds what was broken. In Hosea chapter 2 verse 19, God says something astonishing. "And I will betroth thee unto me forever. Yea, I will betroth thee unto me in righteousness and in judgment and in loving kindness and in mercies." Betroth again. Not tolerate, not merely forgive. Betroth. Marriage language, covenant language. God is not speaking temporary reconciliation. He is speaking permanent commitment, forever. This is not shallow love. This is not emotional reaction. This is covenant renewal. And notice the words he uses: righteousness, judgment, loving kindness, mercies, faithfulness. God does not pretend sin did not happen. He restores with righteousness. He restores with justice. He restores with mercy. Restoration is not denial. It is rebuilding on truth. Gomer had fallen. Israel had wandered. But God says, "I will betroth you again." This reveals something powerful about the heart of God. He does not just rescue you from consequences. He restores your identity. Earlier, the children were named Jezreel, Lo Ruhama, Lo Ammi, judgment, no mercy, not my people. But later in Hosea, God reverses those names. He says, "I will have mercy, you are my people." The very labels that once reflected distance now reflect restoration. God reverses verdicts. That is grace. What once represented separation now declares belonging. And that is what happens in restoration. You are no longer defined by what you did. You are defined by covenant. Restoration is not returning to the same weakness. It is returning with maturity. It is returning with clarity. It is returning with transformed perspective. Imagine Gomer after redemption. Imagine the silence in the home. Imagine the rebuilding of trust. Imagine the humility. Restoration is not loud. It is steady. It is consistent. It is daily faithfulness. And that is what God desires from his people. Not perfection. Faithfulness. Hosea 3:5 speaks prophetically and says, "Afterward shall the children of Israel return, and seek the Lord their God, and shall fear the Lord and his goodness in the latter days." Return. Seek. Fear. Goodness. Notice that last phrase. Fear the Lord and his goodness. Not just his power, his goodness. Sometimes we think fear means terror, but biblical fear means reverence. It means understanding the weight of his love. When you understand what it costs to redeem you, loyalty becomes natural. When you understand the depth of mercy, devotion becomes sincere. Restoration produces reverence. And here is the final truth of this story. God did not restore Israel because they earned it. He restored them because he promised. Covenant is based on promise, not performance. If it were based on performance, none of us would stand. If it were based on consistency, we would fail. But it is based on promise, and God does not break promise. This entire story, from obedience to betrayal to redemption to restoration, reveals something about divine love. It is relentless. It is pursuing. It is patient. It is holy. It is merciful. And it does not give up easily. But restoration requires response. Gomer had to abide. Israel had to return. You cannot be restored while still running. You cannot renew covenant while clinging to idols. Restoration requires surrender. It requires humility. It requires acknowledging that what you chased was never better. And maybe this entire series has been about you. Maybe you have drifted. Maybe you have chased. Maybe you have felt the thorns. Maybe you have stood in your own marketplace of regret. Hear this clearly. Redemption is available. Restoration is possible. identity can be renewed. The God who said, "Not my people," also says, "You are mine." The God who allowed distance also promises forever. This is not a story about shame. It is a story about relentless love. And here is the most beautiful part. God's love is not exhausted by your failure. It is magnified by his faithfulness. Hosea loved Gomer again. God loved Israel again. And he still loves today. Not weak love, not fragile love, covenant love. The kind that says, "I will betroth you forever." So, if you are returning today, return fully. If you are rebuilding today, rebuild honestly. If you are restoring today, restore with reverence, because the same God who allowed the valley also promises harvest. The same God who hedged with thorns also speaks comfortably. The same God who disciplined also redeems, and the same God who redeems also restores. Your worst chapter is not your final chapter. Covenant love always writes a better ending, and restoration is proof that mercy has the final word.